Ladies and gentlemen, things continue to heat up on the road to WrestleMania as we welcome you to Monday Night Raw. And tonight we've got great action in store for you here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A massive main event in the Blue League of the Intercontinental Championship #1 contender Continental Classic Tournament. On the Blue League side of things, in the main event tonight, Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho, both looking for their first 3 points in the Continental Classic. They're going to go one-on-one tonight in our main event. And also coming up tonight, we haven't seen him in several months, ladies and gentlemen, since dropping the World Heavyweight Championship many months ago, but he makes his return to action tonight in the Continental Classic as the ring general Gunther goes one-on-one with Hangman Adam Page tonight. And how about this, ladies and gentlemen, returning for the first time in 2 weeks after being absolutely destroyed by the World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar, John Cena returns tonight. We're going to hear what the GOAT has to say as we get closer to WrestleMania. And also coming up tonight as well, a face-to-face confrontation. We saw the debut last week on Monday Night Raw. Well, tonight, the Mad King goes face-to-face with the Mad Dragon as Eddie Kingston faces off with Iija Dragunov in the middle of the ring tonight. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, to kick things off here on Monday Night Raw, this is going to be an interesting clash. Who's going to top the leaderboard with 6 points in the Continental Classic? CM Punk is going to take on Jacob Fatu. This is going to be an interesting matchup, and it takes place right now on Monday Night Raw. Toma, Lua, Toma, Fatu. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is a Blue League match in the Continental Classic. Introducing first, from Sacramento, California, weighing 291 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Well, Jacob Fatu last week on Monday Night Raw picked up the first 3 points, absolutely dominant in his matchup against Chris Jericho. And tonight, will CM Punk encounter the same fate? Well, CM Punk last week in the main event knocked off Seth Rollins. And it is Seth Rollins who tonight is once again in the main event. Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, CM Punk. Well, this is all about getting a shot at Jey Uso at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. And it's been a heck of a tournament thus far, ladies and gentlemen. This Friday night on SmackDown, it continues to heat up as we begin to reach the end of the Gold League on SmackDown, when Drew McIntyre will meet Sheamus and Dolph Ziggler will meet Razor Ramon. We'll get into the standings on the Continental Classic a little bit later on tonight for both the Gold League and the Blue League. As we didn't know, 15-minute time limit for each of these matches. Ding, ding, ding. A timer has begun. 1 point for a draw, 3 points for a win, 0 points for a loss. And you definitely don't want to end up on the losing side. 1, 2, 3, 4. As Jacob Fatu looks to destroy CM Punk here this evening. Oh! And now Fatu just taking Punk down. And Fatu is looking to squash each and every one of his opponent to this Continental Classic? Well, he very well could, because right now Fatu is sitting at 3 points, but so is CM Punk. Whoever wins this match, if there is a winner, if it doesn't go to a draw, it will be 6 points for the winner. As now Fatu with a dive through the ropes, and now he's looking to take out Punk early. But Punk rolls back in the ring, and Fatu realizes that. So he has to get down. As now Fatu looks to climb back into the ring. Oh, and Punk caught him with a drop kick. Punk caught Fatu with a drop kick. And now CM Punk measuring his man, lining him up, and takes out Fatu. Absolutely important match here to get atop the leaderboard. And he took out Fatu with a dive, but now he's on the barricade. And what is on the mind of CM Punk as he takes out Jacob Fatu? Off the barricade goes Punk as we take another look at the offense by CM Punk. First a dive to the outside, then off the apron, or off the barricade, excuse me, with a forearm, taking down the Samoan Werewolf. And CM Punk trying to preserve his chances here in the Continental Classic. Both men not in a bad way right now as far as the Continental Classic, but if you start racking up losses, it's definitely not going to help you in the long run. A loss tonight would be a detriment to either one of these competitors, but a win would go a long way. As now Punk off the top, caught by Fatu, and now Punk trying to fight back, looking to fight out of this predicament, and a knee to the midsection by Fatu, and now Jacob Fatu dropping Punk right on the top rope out to the apron. Super kick Punk down to the floor. And now, what is Fatu thinking as Punk tries to get to his feet? Vaults over the top rope up to the second rope, and he takes out Punk with a moonsault. My God, this man, Jacob Fatu. Absolutely incredible. Take a look at this. Vault over, up to the second, and bang, lands on his feet in the process. And these men have been taking it to the outside a lot, but you want to try to win it in the ring if you can. A count out for either man would not help. A double count out would not. A count out would if you're the only man in the ring. But however, and now Fatu up the ropes and a big time roundhouse by Punk. Swing and a miss by Fatu. Once, now twice. Oh, and Punk with a clothesline. Punk with a clothesline trying to take Jacob Fatu down. And now Punk with another clothesline. And another one. Single leg drop kick. And Punk trying to get in that zone. Yeah. Oh, there's the knee in the corner. Bulldog incoming. No. Shrugged off by Fatu. Boot up by Punk. Oh. Fatu charged into the corner. Wait a second now. Fatu. Oh, with the Uranagi. The Uranagi by Jacob Fatu. And now Senton to Punk. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and now CM Punk kicks out. Absolutely incredible reversal by Fatu on Punk as we take another look at this. CM Punk was going for the Bulldog, countered by Punk. But then Punk getting caught in the end with a Uranagi and the Senton. And Fatu not having it as easy with CM Punk here, as he tried to dominate him early like he did with Jericho last week, and a chop by Fatu. And another one. And a third. And now Fatu. Crushing Punk in the corner. And now shoves Punk back to the ropes. Oh, he was looking for a side slam, I do believe. Punk now back to the ropes. Puts on the brakes. Yeah, oh. And Punk now, he just dumps Fatu over the top rope. Trying to give himself some breathing room is Punk. Punk trying to create that space as well. And now CM Punk with Fatu down on the floor. Fatu, I do believe, may have hit hard. As now Punk from the top rope. He's measuring Jacob Fatu and takes him down again on the floor. And both of these men are absolutely destroying each other. And we are about 7.5 minutes left in this matchup. We are at the halfway mark. Well, neither man has really gotten much of a cover or tried for a pinfall attempt in this one. We've seen one pinfall attempt from Fatu. And now Punk rolls back in. Fatu trying to make it back in as well. As now CM Punk, he caught Fatu with a knee. He caught him with a knee, and now the Bulldog. As CM Punk, he took advantage. Well, that's what you're gonna have to do in this instance. CM Punk now he's got to try to follow up, and he is measuring the Samoan Werewolf. Punk could be looking to put this away in convincing fashion. Up on the shoulders goes Fatu. Oh, wait a second. Fatu, though, not done. Not done. Oh, sternum first. Sternum first goes CM Punk, and what a slam by Fatu. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Punk. And there was hardly no way to cross the shoulders of CM Punk when Fatu delivered. Absolutely not. Great Saito suplex. But as you mentioned, no way to cross the shoulders, and Punk was able to kick out. And now the Samoan Werewolf, he's got to stay on him. Punk is wounded, but Fatu not in a great state as well. And now Fatu could be setting up for that patented DDT. But Punk not allowing it to happen. Able to reverse out. Oh, went for a clothesline. Fatu looking for another Uranagi. Oh, and a jawbreaker. Oh, swing and a miss by Fatu. Pick up by Punk. Punk picked him out of the air. Fatu. GTS. GTS. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And Fatu comes back. But he collapses to the mat afterwards. How did he not get Fatu there? Well, he definitely caught Fatu with the GTS, no doubt about that. Bang, as we see there. But off the rebound to somehow manage to send Punk all the way to the floor. Well, we've got 4.5 minutes left in this matchup, and somebody has got to win it here. A draw would put them both at 4 points apiece. And wait a second now. Fatu, he's gonna try this again. Vaults over the top. Moonsault attempt. Out of the way goes Punk. Fatu landed on his feet. Both men now crawling back into the ring. Look out. Oh, double cross body. Oh my goodness. This has been an absolutely crazy back and forth battle. No doubt about it. CM Punk and Jacob Fatu wearing one another down for sure. 3.5 minutes remain in the time limit. Is somebody gonna pick up the victory? Yeah. Oh, Punk charged in. Fatu now charges in. He's up on the shoulders one more time, but he escapes. Fatu turns the corner. There's the DDT. There is the DDT by Fatu. And now Fatu going, jump up, moonsault. Nobody home, but he landed on his feet yet again. Step up in Sagiri. Swing and a miss by Fatu. Bounced off the top turnbuckle. Side rushing leg sweep by Punk. And Punk now going out to the apron. Punk is going up top. And now Punk. The elbow drop. But Punk not satisfied. Punk is not satisfied. He's got to go for the kill. He's got to go for it now. 2 minutes left. Fatu reverses out. 1, 2. Kick out by Punk. Pushed into the ropes. Pop up. Samoan drop. Cover. 1, 2. And a kick out. Desperation is now a factor. And now Fatu is tossed Punk out, but he landed on the apron. Oh. Punk landed on the apron, and now Fatu staggered back to center. Springboard by Punk. Super kick. Super kick by Fatu. Yeah. Oh, crushing him in a corner. We're down to 1 minute. We're down to the final minute here as Fatu looking for another DDT. Punk looking for another GTS. And Fatu escapes. Yeah. Oh, and a drop kick. Sending Fatu to the floor. We're down to 40 seconds. Somebody's got to do something. Oh. Fatu grabs a hold of Punk. Bounces him up the top turnbuckle. We're down to 25 seconds. We are down to 25 seconds left in this matchup. And now Fatu, wasting no time. Jump up. Moonsault to Punk. The cover. 1, 2. And a kick out. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Fatu. Pick up a Punk. Pick up a Punk. Another DDT. But the time has expired. The time has expired. Ladies and gentlemen, neither man got a pinfall or submission. Therefore, this match is a draw. What a matchup. 4 points apiece now as Punk and Fatu sit atop the leaderboard with a draw. Well, this was an absolutely back and forth battle, ladies and gentlemen. This was hard fought by both men. Neither man got the result they wanted, but it is a time limit draw here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Well, as it sits now, ladies and gentlemen, we know what that means. What it means for the Blue League in the Continental Classic. Punk has 4 points. Fatu has 4 points. Both men sit atop the leaderboard. Well, tonight, who's going to be close behind with 3 points as Jericho battles Seth Rollins in the main event, and Gunther will battle Hangman Adam Page. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is face-to-face time as the United States Champion, the Mad Dragon Iija Dragunov, goes face-to-face with the Mad King, Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston ruining a great match a week ago. We'll show you everything that went down coming up next. We are back on Monday Night Raw. Dun 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 dun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the United States Champion, Iija Dragunov. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the reason for this face-to-face between Iija Dragunov and Eddie Kingston is because of what went down last week on Monday Night Raw. We were in the midst of a great battle for the United States Championship, a rematch from No Way Out, as Iija Dragunov looked to come off the top rope with a H-bomb, would be cut in half by a spear. Well, he'd be cut in half by a spear, and then as Braun Breaker would make it back to his feet, the arrival of the Mad King, Eddie Kingston, as he would lay out Braun Breaker. It was a big time attack by Eddie Kingston as he laid out Braun with the then spinning back fist. But as Dragunov tried to come off the top from behind, he would be met with a big kick. And then absolutely devastation. A running pile driver that would lay out the champion, and Eddie Kingston would make his intentions very, very clear. But now tonight, the United States Champion is in the ring, and he is looking for this face-to-face with Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston, you want my title. You want my attention. You've got it. Get out here so we can discuss this. Oh, yeah. As Eddie Kingston makes his way down to the ring, Eddie Kingston was looking forward to perhaps getting himself a United States title shot, but he attacked the United States Champion, Iija Dragunov, but he also attacked the former challenger and former champion, Braun Breaker, to get himself interjected into this madness. But after what went down, is Dragunov going to be willing to just hand over a United States title opportunity to the Mad King? Eddie, I just want to say, shut up. Shut the hell up. Oh my goodness. Eddie Kingston right in the face of the champ. You are just a nostalgia act, Iija. I am a real fighter. And I dropped you last week. And just know that I'm taking that title from you. I challenge you at WrestleMania. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Braun Breaker has hit the scene. Eddie, listen up, my man. You just want to walk in here. You just want to be handed an opportunity. That's not the way that it works. You screwed me out of getting back my United States Championship. And for that, Eddie, for that, you're going to pay. I challenge you to a match tonight. Oh my goodness, he just challenged Eddie Kingston to a match tonight. Yeah, Braun. Yeah, Braun, that's not going to happen. But you see, you could face me next week and lose. And I'm going to WrestleMania. You think you could beat me? Me, Eddie? Me? Come on now. You're so naive into thinking you've got everything figured out like you've planned your road to WrestleMania. Well, let's be honest here. You've got no shot. Absolutely no shot. As a matter of fact, we don't gotta wait. Oh, Eddie just unloaded on Eddie Kingston. Oh. And now Eddie Kingston tossed out of the ring by Breaker. And now Braun turns his attention to the United States Champion. And this is about to pop off. And here we go. Fists are a-flying. The United States Champion trying to get one up on Braun Breaker. And Iija gets tossed over the top. Oh. Springboard caught by Breaker. It just gets tossed over the top. Yo, wait a second. Eddie Kingston just took down Braun Breaker. And now backing Braun up to the corner. Eddie Kingston stomping away. Uh-oh. Oh, spinning back fist in the corner. And now Eddie looking to launch Braun Breaker. Oh, Braun landed on his feet. Spear to Eddie Kingston. Ah! Eddie Kingston got wiped out by the former champion. Enough! Enough! You both want to fight. Well, I want to fight too. And I'm going to the general manager. I'm getting both of you at WrestleMania. Oh my goodness, Iija Dragunov just said he's gonna get both. Braun Breaker and Eddie Kingston, what they want to tear each other apart, but they want the U.S. title as well. Well, Dragunov said he's gonna get a match made to make it a triple threat at WrestleMania. Well, we're gonna find out if that gets made official, but ladies and gentlemen, we still have so much more to come here tonight, including our main event, a Blue League match in the Continental Classic. Both men are down by 3 points after their losses last week. Well, who can make it up tonight and get their first 3 points? Seth Rollins faces Chris Jericho in our main event still to come tonight. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it has been 2 weeks. 2 long weeks since we have seen the greatest of all time in John Cena after he was brutalized and victimized by Brock Lesnar. Well, coming up next, the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania returns to Monday Night Raw. What does John Cena have to say? We're going to find out next. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Cena. Well, John Cena, for the first time in 2 weeks, makes his return to Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to take you back to a couple of weeks ago in the ring. John Cena in the ring with Brock Lesnar after a grueling match at No Way Out versus Logan Paul. It was an absolutely brutal battle, ladies and gentlemen, and afterwards, Brock Lesnar would make his way down to the ring. Well, Brock Lesnar made his way down to the ring, alright, but John Cena would not go down without a fight, as he brought the fight to the Beast. That did not matter though, because John Cena, he would go for the AA, but Brock Lesnar would then drop Cena several times over. Once, twice, 3 times. Then outside the ring, a 4th time, and then finally a 5th time. This one across the barricade. A major message sent to John Cena. Well, it took John Cena out for 2 weeks, and now John Cena is back. 2 weeks removed from being taken out by Brock Lesnar. And now we're going to hear what John Cena has to say. Brock Lesnar! 2 weeks ago, after I had a grueling match with Logan Paul, you come and you take me out. And yes, I got one up on you. But you are the coward who attacks from behind. I face you every time, face to face. And I know you're not here tonight. But I challenge you to meet me face to face next week. A-Town down, scream it out loud. A-Town down, future's right now. What is Austin Theory doing? Look at this guy. Look at this guy in the ring right now. John, you're washed up. You can't get it done in the ring. And at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar will end you. Austin Theory. Look at Austin Theory. He says, look at me. Look at Austin Theory. We haven't seen you in 100 years. And finally, you make your presence felt to diss John Cena? Are you serious? But Theory, I wouldn't step into this ring if I were you. You think I'm old? You think I'm washed up? You think I can't get it done in the ring anymore? I called out Brock Lesnar next week. He's not here tonight. Let's you and me go one-on-one right now. You want to go one-on-one right now? Let's go. Oh my goodness, he said let's go. And he's going to step into the ring. Impromptu match on its way. Ding, ding, ding. No, and Austin Theory trying to get the upper hand on John Cena as he stomps away on the go. And Theory trying to sneak attack John Cena. Oh, it's Cena able to sidestep Austin Theory. This is an impromptu match on Monday Night Raw. Yeah. Oh. Cena bringing it early against Austin Theory. You can't see me. John Cena looking to end it early. Oh, there's the 5-knuckle shuffle. Oh, Theory's up. Theory is up, but he escapes. Oh, boot right to the face. And out Theory, cross body caught. Cena's got him up top. Attitude adjustment. Cena doesn't go for the cover. Rolls through with Austin Theory. And another AA. Now he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Cena puts down Theory. The winner of this match, John Cena. John Cena quick and to the point. But he's not done. He's not done with Austin Theory. This is a message to Brock Lesnar. And another AA to Austin Theory. A third AA. John Cena still not done. Placing Theory on the top rope. And now Cena from the second rope with Austin Theory. A super AA. And Theory out of the ring now. And John Cena now mercifully gonna leave Austin Theory alone. Or is he? Or is he? Cena, with a hold of Austin Theory. Ah! And an on the barricade. Much like what Lesnar did to Cena at No Way Out. And now John Cena is done. John Cena destroys Austin Theory. Well, Austin Theory provoked John Cena, and he paid for it tonight on Monday Night Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still more to come tonight. Our main event is moments away between Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho, but coming up next, who will pick up their first 3 points in the Blue League as well, as the ring general Gunther squares off with Hangman Adam Page coming up next. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is a Blue League match in the Continental Classic. Introducing first, from Aaron's Creek, Virginia, weighing 229 pounds, Hangman Adam Page. Hangman Adam Page, boy does he have his work cut out for him here in the first round, as he takes on the ring general Gunther. Not gonna be an easy task. And we haven't seen much of Hangman Adam Page, but tonight he's got a golden opportunity in front of him. Gunther, the ring general Gunther. And his opponent, from Vienna, Austria, weighing 250 pounds, the ring general Gunther. Well, Gunther, former world heavyweight champion, coming after the Intercontinental Championship if he can win this entire Continental Classic. As I mentioned, not going to be an easy task for Hangman Adam Page tonight, but he's looking to win it here tonight. Our co-main event here tonight. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Bell sounds. We are underway. What does Hangman have to do to win this matchup? He's got to stay away from Gunther's chops, I believe. Stay away from the chops. Stay away from the striking ability of the ring general to have any chance of survival. Oh, and a quick shoulder tackle out the box by Gunther. We already saw one draw tonight. Are we gonna see another in this one? Oh, and he's trying to go for a hip toss. Oh, swing and a miss by Gunther. Oh, and a clothesline attempt by Hangman. Oh, he went for that big chop. Oh, and Hangman looking to lay it in now on Gunther along the ropes here. And now Hangman. Oh, he ran into a chop. He ran into a devastating chop. And now Gunther. Oh, another one. Oh, just chopping away at Hangman. Oh. Set hard into the corner. Here comes the ring general. Boot up by Hangman. Now Hangman off the ropes. Oh, swing and a miss by Gunther. Hangman Adam Page sending Gunther flying with a head scissors. And now a boot to the face drives Gunther to the floor. And Hangman Adam Page now measuring his man, vault over the top. Here we go, down with a moonsault. And Hangman Adam Page bringing the best that he has to offer. Let's take another look at it. Vault over the top rope. Springboard moonsault from the second rope. Take it out, Gunther. And now Hangman and Page, we're gonna roll back inside the ring. And Hangman, is he gonna dial it up to take flight? I do believe he is. Dive through the ropes. Take it out, Gunther. One more time. Another dive through the ropes, driving Gunther back to the barricade, and a right hand by Gunther that time stops Hangman in his tracks. And now, bounced off the top turnbuckle. Hangman staggered back towards center, but Hangman not giving an inch. Springboard clothesline. Down goes Gunther again. And Hangman, seeming a little confident here, vault over, caught by the ring general. What's on the menu now? What's on the menu? Oh my goodness. Into the barricade. And now Gunther, he just slammed him on the barricade. Repeated shots. Oh my goodness. And Hangman could be down and out. Well, Gunther caught Hangman trying to vault over the top rope and take him out again. And this was devastation. Take a look at this again. Hangman getting caught by the ring general. A slam across the barricade. Another slam. And then just dropped rib first on the barricade. And the vile and viciousness of the ring general coming into play. Gunther's return to the ring tonight. Now off the ropes and a devastating clothesline. 1, 2, and a kick out by Hangman. Somehow, some way, he survives. But Gunther's got to keep on offense here. Yeah. Oh, another devastating lariat. Cover again. 1, 2, and Hangman has to kick out. And Gunther locking him up in the chin lock here. As Gunther tries to take all the breath out of the lungs of the Hangman. And now Hangman trying to use the ropes as leverage. He does. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Gunther. And a boot by Hangman. Yeah. Oh, and one by Gunther. That one dropping Hangman to the mat. And now Gunther pick up. Gonna look to torture Hangman some more. Yeah. Oh, slingshot off the ropes, and now a possible power bomb. Yeah. Oh my goodness! He just a slingshot power bomb, but it sent Hangman all the way to the floor. Well, that's because he released the power bomb. Take a look at this. Boom. Absolutely a slingshot. Like powerbomb. Hangman's got to be done at this point. He really does have to be done at this point. And now Gunther, outside the ring, he's stalking the Hangman. And now Gunther, that T-Rex-like drop kick by the former world champion. Absolutely devastating by Gunther here. tossing Hangman back into the ring. Gunther should just finish the job. He's lined up in the corner. He's stalking Hangman. Another drop kick. This time into the corner. And now Gunther. He's dialing it up here on Hangman. Powerbomb City. No. Hangman reverses it with a Hurricane Rana. Sit down. 1, 2. Kick out by Gunther. Hangman. Springboard. Oh, he just chopped him out of the air. He just chopped him out of the air. And now Gunther, one more time. Powerbomb. Stacks him up. 1, 2. No. Kick out by the Hangman. Clothesline. No. Chop. No. Yeah. Oh. And Hangman doing everything he can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing everything he can to try to chop down the big man. Big boot to the face. And now try to suplex Gunther. Absolutely not gonna work. Oh, wait a second. Hangman escapes off the shoulders. Boot to the face. Hangman. He's got Gunther lined up. Buckshot lariat. A buckshot. No way. Out of the apron again. Hangman. Vaults over. Buckshot lariat. 1, 2. Oh, no. Wait, no. Reverse. 1, 2. Oh, that was a great pin. And now, oh, dropped on the top rope. Dropped on the top rope, and now Gunther. Another power bomb on the horizon. No. Hangman escapes. Yeah. Oh, Gunther crashes into the post. Hangman now. Backslide. 1, 2. Kick out by Gunther. Oh my goodness. The power of the Hangman. Deadeye. A Deadeye to Gunther. This is absolutely incredible. Hangman somehow up on his feet, bringing a fight to the ring general. Buckshot lariat. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Hangman knocks off Gunther. Ding, ding, ding. The winner of this match, Hangman Adam Page. And I definitely did not see this match going the way of the Hangman. But Hangman Adam Page, what a performance. And in the end, he knocks off the ring general. Well, Gunther's return to action did not go in his favor. Hangman Adam Page, we haven't seen him in action in a while either. But Hangman has 3 points in the Continental Classic. Congratulations to Hangman Adam Page. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that time has come, because coming up next, it is our main event tonight on Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho both have lost a match in the Continental Classic. Up next, a chance for redemption to get their first 3 points. Seth Rollins goes one-on-one with Chris Jericho. Our main event on Monday Night Raw is next. We are back on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We are moments away from our main event. But before we get to our main event, we got some things to talk about for next week here on Monday Night Raw. It is happening, ladies and gentlemen. It is happening next week on Monday Night Raw. Brock Lesnar is actually going to be here on Monday Night Raw. And he says he's going to go face to face with John Cena in the middle of the ring. No sneak attacks. He's got some words for John Cena. We'll find out if that's actually true next week on Monday Night Raw. And also coming up next week on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be the badass Braun Breaker going one-on-one. The debut of Eddie Kingston in in-ring action takes place next week on Monday Night Raw when he goes one-on-one with the badass Braun Breaker. And speaking of these two men, ladies and gentlemen, he went to our general manager to get it made official, and now it is official for WrestleMania. It is a triple threat match for the United States Championship, as Iija Dragunov will defend the title against both Eddie Kingston and the former champion Braun Breaker in a triple threat at WrestleMania. And of course, we're also going to have more Blue League matches in the Continental Classic next week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's send it down to the ring because it is time for tonight's main event. You are beautiful on the inside. You are innocence personified. Ding ding ding. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a Blue League match in the Continental Classic. Introducing first, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, Chris Jericho. Well, Chris Jericho dominated by Jacob Fatu last week on Monday Night Raw. Well, tonight he's taken on Seth Rollins, who had an instant classic with CM Punk a week ago. Of course, tonight CM Punk and Jacob Fatu going to a time limit draw here on the Continental Classic. Both sit atop the leaderboard with 4 points. Well, Jericho and Rollins have the opportunity tonight to get on the board. Burn it down. And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 225 pounds, Seth Rollins. Well, this is definitely a surprise, ladies and gentlemen, as of the standings right now in the Blue League. CM Punk and Jacob Fatu sit at 4 points apiece. Gunther has no points. Hangman Adam Page has 3 points to a surprise after defeating Gunther, which is definitely an upset for sure. And now Seth Rollins and Jericho both look to get on the board. So this should be a great one-on-one contest here tonight on Monday Night Raw. It is our main event. Ding ding ding. So here we go. The 15-minute time limit has begun. Jericho, Rollins. So much history between these two men. And it should be a great one-on-one main event tonight. It's now into the ropes. Jericho with a shoulder tackle to Seth Rollins. Oh, Rollins went for a leapfrog. Jericho drives him to the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. As Jericho looks to take Rollins out. Jericho trying to get back on the horse, but so is Seth Rollins. Oh, and Rollins just got dumped to the apron by Jericho. Definitely a much needed win for both players. Rollins risking it all here to try to take out Jericho, and Jericho dumps Rollins. As Seth Rollins not happy about that. As Seth is trying to get back to winning ways, trying to get back to championship gold. And now Rollins back into the ring. Gonna look to mix it up with Jericho yet again here. Oh, go behind by Jericho. Seth Rollins grabs the side headlock. Jericho drop step. He went for a leap frog as well. Rollins cut him off at the pass. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's Jericho style of the ring, but Jericho landed on the apron. Gonna climb to the top rope. Here goes Rollins. And now here comes Jericho, who runs into a sling blade by Seth. And now, from the second rope, Seth Rollins. Blockbuster. Cover. 1, 2. And a kick out by Jericho when we knew I was not going to get the job done. But Seth Rollins trying to slowly wear down Chris Jericho. So we take another look. Great blockbuster by Seth. Now Seth Rollins pick up of Jericho. Oh, what a chop. And just fire it off here on Chris Jericho. And now Seth Rollins taking a back step here. Yeah. Oh, and a drop kick to the spine of Chris Jericho. And Rollins dumping him over the top. And now what is Seth Rollins thinking? Jericho lined up in a vulnerable position. Rollins hits the corner. Oh my goodness, he got stuck on a barricade. Close proximity there on the barricade. And Rollins drops Jericho, but he may have hurt himself in the process. Well, let's take another look at this. Seth Rollins, instead of a suicide dive, he dives over the ring post. Slow motion here. Take a look. Boom. Crushing himself between the barricade and the ring. Oh, to take out Chris Jericho. And now Seth trying to get Jericho back in the ring, and he does. Now Seth gingerly gonna try to make it back up. But wait a second. Here's Jericho springboard, drop kicking Rollins to the floor. And we've seen a lot of outside action tonight, spilling out to the floor. And now Jericho off the ropes, dive into Rollins. So much outside the ring action. Oh, wait a second. Jericho, he's going to look to drop Rollins on the apron. Yeah. Oh, Rollins escapes. Rollins escapes here. Oh, kick to the face. Yeah. Oh, and a knee by Seth Rollins off the apron. Seth just trying to survive this matchup. And how Rollins suicide dive of his own. And we know Rollins again diving through the ropes. Taking out Chris Jericho. And now looking for another dive. He didn't see Jericho get back in. and Jericho clobbered him with a clothesline. And now Jericho sending Rollins into the corner. Yeah. Sending Jericho out to the apron. Jericho climbs the top rope on the other side. Drop kick, down goes Seth. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Jericho not able to get the victory just yet. Close call there for Chris Jericho. And now Rollins in a deep, deep trouble here. As Jericho kicked to the midsection. Bringing Rollins to the top rope here. Oh, and another big shot. And what is Jericho thinking from the tippy top rope? This would be bad if it lands. Hurricane Rana, Seth showing some upper body strength to stop it. Seth brings Jericho back up high above the ring. This is bad. This is really bad. Seth Rollins drives Jericho. Power bomb to the middle. Seth gonna try to crawl into the cover. He does. Hooks the far leg. 2. And a kick out by Jericho. My God. Seth Rollins so precise on the power bomb, but he took a little too long to get to the cover. Well, let's take a look at this one more time from the top rope. Seth Rollins all the way. Then he took down Jericho. The upper body strength to drive Jericho into the mat, somehow able to get the cover, and somehow Jericho kicked out. Well, somehow he kicked out. All that matters is he kicked out, and this match continues with 6.5 minutes remaining in the time limit. Yeah. Backing him up to the corner here. Yeah! Oh, and crushing Jericho in the corner. And now what is Seth thinking? Suplex. Falcon Arrow. What a move by Rollins. 1, 2, and a kick out again by Jericho. And now Seth. He has got Jericho lined up right where he wants him. Could be thinking about a buckle bomb here. Up on the shoulders yet again. If that power bomb off the top wasn't brutal enough, this will take the cake. Rollins. Oh no, Jericho somehow able to reverse it. Yeah. Oh, step up into gear. He catches Rollins. Code breaker. A code breaker. Cover by Jericho. Hooks the inside leg. There's 2. And a kick out by Rollins. What a main event. What a night of action it's been all night long. Well, this was absolutely incredible matchup, to say the least. Jericho, code breaker, caught Rollins into the cover, hooking the inside leg, but Seth Rollins still with fight in him. now Jericho, he is lined up in the corner. He's got to be thinking about the Judas effect. The back elbow to put Seth Rollins away. Yeah. Oh, super kick. Yeah. Oh, went for the Judas effect. Seth Rollins pick up. What a pickup. Seth sent into the corner. Another boot by Jericho. Yeah. Oh, Judas effect. Sweeps the legs of the Judas effect. Trying to go for the walls of Jericho. Seth shrugged him off, rolls to the outside to preserve himself. And now Jericho out to the apron. Rollins is out there. Rollins is down on the floor. And Jericho looking for the lion. Salt Rollins rolled out of the way in a clothesline into the barricade. And now Seth, is this gonna finally pay off for Seth Rollins? Springboard knee off the face. Knee off the face. And after all the damage that Jericho has taken, no! Jericho blocked the stomp, sending Rollins into the top turnbuckle. Oh, Judas effect. 1, 2. Kick out by Rollins. Wait a second. Roll off. 1, 2. Kick out by Jericho. Seth. Stomp. The stomp to Jericho. The cover. 1, 2, 3. Seth puts down Jericho. Ding, ding, ding. The winner of this match, Seth Rollins. After an epic battle tonight in our main event, Seth Rollins takes 3 points, while Jericho remains at 0 after 2 matches. Jericho is still in a bad way. And I don't think it's going to get much better for him coming up next week when he has to take on Gunther. Because Gunther is also at 0 points. We'll find out next week, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see what's going to happen next week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night of action. We'll see you Friday night for SmackDown as we are out of time.